When we open the Gospels, we meet a Jesus who is constantly on the move, touching, restoring, and healing. His hands stretched out to lepers, blind men, paralyzed beggars, and even the dead. These stories are not distant myths or just historical accounts. They are living messages, whispering to us today that his power has not faded and his compassion has not grown cold. In Mark chapter 1, Jesus reaches out and touches a man with leprosy. In a time when lepers were outcasts and feared, Jesus doesn't recoil. He touches him, one touch, and the disease is gone. This miracle speaks powerfully to anyone today who feels rejected or untouchable. His healing wasn't just physical, it restored dignity and inclusion. The same Jesus still reaches for those who feel like they've been left behind. Then we see him in John 9, spitting on the ground, making mud, and rubbing it on a blind man's eyes. "Go, wash," he says. The man obeys, and for the first time in his life, he sees light. It's not just about sight, it's about new vision, new beginnings. Maybe you're not physically blind, but walking through a season where you can't see the way forward. This miracle reminds us that Jesus still opens eyes and leads us out of darkness. And what about the woman with the issue of blood in Luke 8? 12 long years of suffering, shame, and hopelessness. But with trembling faith, she reaches out and touches the hem of his garment. Instantly, she's healed. Not just physically, but emotionally. "Daughter," he says, affirming her identity. That word alone could heal a soul. Her story echoes today for those battling chronic pain, long silence, and hidden wounds. Your quiet faith still reaches his powerful hands. Even death doesn't stop him. In John 11, he calls Lazarus out of the grave. 4 days dead, beyond hope. But Jesus weeps, then commands, "Lazarus, come out." He's the resurrection and the life. Maybe something in your life feels dead. Your joy, your purpose, a relationship. But his voice still calls life out of death. These aren't just miracles to admire, they're invitations to believe. They remind us that healing is still in his hands. Whether it's physical sickness, emotional trauma, or spiritual dryness, the same Jesus who healed then is the same today. His miracles still speak, not as distant echoes, but as present promises. Reach out. He's near, and his hands still heal.